when Mangalacharna began, Vandeham Shri Guru, he said we were all united. All united. And in one voice, we were all calling out to our beloved, to Krishna, to Srimati Radhika. There was no difference of opinion at that time. There was no change. If we change anything, then so many are left out. I don't know how many of you were here yesterday, but when the Vaishnava was singing Gauranga Bolite Habe, there were so many alankars. He was saying so many things. I was trying to follow, and I was like, what is he singing? What bhajan is this? And so many were barred from it. We couldn't sing and chant along because he added something. We don't understand it, so we're just sitting there. So Srimad Maharaj was saying, in this, we are united in one voice. We call out with the same purpose. And the louder we call out, and with that intention, that we're calling Sri Guru, we're invoking the presence of Guru and Vaishnavas, of Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, and all of their parikar. We're invoking the presence, hopefully, of all of them in Krishna. If we do that together with intention, then surely our prayers will be heard. On our own it might not be, but together, maybe one voice is calling out in sincerity. So we should call out with mood, with a prayer and an intention. So Mangalacharna is very important, very important. So now we will do Mangalacharna. And every day we will start our classes with this Mangalacharna.
So, page Mangalacharna. One. If you don't have the book. Oh, you want the books?
Okay, Shori, can you put it up? Because the Mangalacharna in this book is a little different. So we want everybody to focus here if you can see it.
Can you read that? There are some differences.
Every songbook is different.
No.
The Mangalacharna is the same.
What is the difference, the translation?
There are just some added prayers and some were taken out. It's not that they were changed, but we like to chant the prayers as we chanted them when Sri Guru was here, manifesting in front of us, because we know that he accepted that. You can add the rest of the prayers in the end if you like, or you can in your own time add them. But yes, you can add, yes, you can chant all day many different invocations. But when we do it all together, we would like to do it as we did when Srila Gurudev was present and he accepted it.
So, you can take this one.
We're going to chant it quite slowly. It's not about focusing necessarily on pronunciation, but please try to be conscious of it and put your heart into it.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Radhakamanam Shri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Guru Sarvajagam वरेण्यं पुरुषं महन्तं नारायणं तं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डिनं भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपदार्थैकहृति चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं तं सततं प्रपद्ये नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय आचार्य सिंहरूपिणे श्रीमद् भक्तिप्रज्ञान केशवाय अतीमर्त्यक्षरिद्राय स्वश्रीरामचन्द्रपालिने जीवदुःखे सतताय श्रीरामप्रेमदायिने नमः विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने श्रीवर्षमानवी देवी दयिताय कृपार्थये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दैने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्ज्वल प्रेमज्ञ श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदा श्रीगौरा करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये निरकारिणे रूपानुगविरुद्धात्मा सिद्धान्तमन्त्रहारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भर सम्बोधे पदम्बुजायते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनायिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते गौराविर्भावभूमे स्वं निर्देश सजनप्रिय वैष्णव सर्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरहरिषे नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते Vrindaya tulasi devyaya priyaya keshavasya cha Krishna bhakti prade devi satyavakhay namo namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Svarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta-Shaktikam Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srimasani Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
How powerful is that when you chant with intention and with a mood all together and very loudly. How beautiful. Prabhu?
I have two questions. One is about Nama or Namaha. What is the right pronunciation? Nama or Namaha. And the second is about the change in Srimad Radha Sila Govinda Devo. They wrote Srimad and it's written here Sri Sri. What is the right? Why?
So these are all in Sanskrit. Usually if the nama is in the middle or the beginning of the prayer, you don't say ha. If it comes at the end, then the dot underneath the H, it's inflected. So you hear an us sound at the end. So if the nama is at the end of the verse, you'll say namaha. If it's at the beginning, like nama, om, like that, or in the middle, you won't pronounce it. Sometimes it gets a bit more complicated because it will even have a K sound, sometimes. The Shri Shri Radha Srila Govinda Devo versus Shri Mad Radha Srila Govinda Devo. I also had that question because I read the new songbook and I was like, wow, that's the first time I've seen it read Shri Mad. Let me find the original. So I went and searched Sri Chaitanya-Charitamrita, written by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He composed those pairs. In Sri Chaitanya-Charitamrita it says Shri Mad Radha Srila Govinda Devo. All of our songbooks previous to this one said Shri Shri. And then I was listening to Srila Prabhupada sing his Mangalacharana. And he says Shri Shri Radha. And also in the Mat, for years, all of the Vaishnavas were saying Shri Shri. So somehow they're both okay. But the update is based on the original composed by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Also, I just reversed it. You can see here, Nama Om Vishnupadaya Acharya Singh Rupine. This is Param Gurudev's Pranam. This was composed by Srila Bhaktivedanta Tribhikam Maharaj. One time, I think it was 1998, we were in Vrindavan at Sri Rup Sanatan Gauriya Math, and we were chanting this Mangalacharya. And afterwards, Srila Gurudev said, "It is true, my Gurudev was very powerful and bold like a lion." He said, but it's not always nice to hear that your Gurudev is only like a lion. He said, much more than that, he was near and dear to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So Gurudev said, so I prefer Gaura Preshtaya Bhutale. So for Param Gurudev's Pranam, we always say...
And he himself, when he would do his
yes,
Mangalacharna.
if you listen to Gurudev's Mangalacharna, every time he would say Gaura Preshtaya Bhutale. So when we chant Mangalacharna, even though in the songbook it has this version also, Acharya Singh Harupine, here we say Nama Om Vishnupadaya Gaura Preshtaya Bhutale. Yes?
On the board, nearly every time there was a difference. It was a matter of the one on the board leaving out a verse in here. There was one occasion where you had a verse that wasn't in here.
Yes.
That's why in the beginning we said that we were doing the old one that we did under the guidance
No,
of...
no, but I want to know what that verse is. Because I'm not ever singing it, and I don't know what it is.
Tridatninam bhakti
Yeah,
shiromanim
can you
cha.
show that on the board? Yeah.
So the one at the bottom there is not in the new songbook. There are other prayers in the new songbook. I don't know exactly the reasons behind it. I know in the Krishna Hoite Chaturmukha, which is the Guru Parampara Bhajan, and Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada's Pranam, there's a different verse. We used to say Tar Pradhan Pracharako Bhakti Vedanta Nama, like that. Now it says Pracharito Gauravani Bhakti Vedanta Swami. I don't know who wrote the original, but the new prayer actually makes more sense in terms of the flow of the Guru Parampara and also the way that Srila Gurudev would glorify Srila Prabhupada, that Pracharila Gauravani Bhakti Vedanta Swami Purayalo Prabhupada. It's saying that he is fulfilling the inner heart's desire of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all over the world. So it flows in there because the other one says his best disciple is Srila Prabhupada. So the way we have it in our song, we have Saraswati Thakur, then we have Param Gurudev Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, then we have Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So when you pray, his best disciple is Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, it takes it out of context. So in that case, it's a good qualified adjustment. There are many different adjustments that are necessary. Srila Gurudev was not opposed to adjustments being made to his books if they made it more clear. In fact, he would change them frequently, many times over. Say, oh, that's not right, we should change it. If something is wrong, why should we keep it wrong? So if there are some misspellings, some errors, or something which doesn't have the same flow, sometimes an adjustment would be made, but always in consultation with senior Vaishnavas. We can discuss that with Madhukar Prabhu later.
Today was a little bit different because we're just starting to get the flow. So this is our introduction class. But afterwards, we will always be around. We'll be out through the day if you have other questions. We'll also have a space within our classes where we'll have 10 minutes to do some questions and answers, because inevitably, we hope, it means that there's something moving. There will be questions. So we're rushing things today so that we can continue. We're already an hour late off the schedule. So if you do have questions, it would be very nice if you would write them down. And then maybe in the beginning or the end of the class, it would be nicer probably in the beginning. After Mangalacharna, we can discuss a little of your questions and then enter into the class. So today is a little bit off, so just so you know.
The timing is a little off.
The other thing I wanted to say that I didn't tell you is that I don't know if many of you want, we also wanted to teach a little bit of harmonium. We're going to teach different tunes in different times, but we won't be able to teach the harmonium here. So what Kishore Mohan Prabhu is going to do, he's making a series of videos with different bhajans teaching harmonium. We'll have it also, we'll give you links to teaching harmonium, mridanga, and kartos, so that as you leave here, you can continue on. So we will need your emails, okay?
So before you all leave Jagannath Puri, just make sure to give us your emails, and then once it's all compiled, then we'll send you the links. And I'm going to teach you some basic raga theory for harmonium and rag by number system, which I developed, which makes it really easy.
And the very last thing we want to say is thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to serve Srila Gurudev and the Vaishnavas. We've never taught in this context before. Usually we sit down and we try to speak on inspiration, because Srila Gurudev told us to inspire on my behalf. And today, even though it was structured, it was very inspirational. So thank you for giving us this opportunity to serve and for giving us this experience with all of you. And I have to say that was the most beautiful Mangalacharna, and I can't wait to hear how every day the bhajans sound after we discuss them and go deeper. My Dandava Pranam to all of you.
Wow. I'm almost breathless with inspiration after that. rendition. It's beautiful. I already feel that they've reached their objective in the course already, which is to inspire us to go deeper into the treasure and into the treasure within the treasure. So everybody took a bit longer, so we're going to have a 5-minute extra break on top of the 15 minutes. Wow, we're so kind. So 11:30, it's now 11:10. If everyone could be back promptly, because we all promised, Hare Krishna, at 11:30, and we will be listening to Rajanath on the subject of Guru Tattva. So, who would want to be late for that? No way. Hare Krishna.
1 second. Can everyone raise their hand who just received a new songbook? We have to keep track. Oh my God, how do we count that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Over here.
23,
Okay.
24.
24.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then at 12:30 there will be lunch prasada. All the devotees who were not there for breakfast, you missed out on a wonderful breakfast. That's just, don't worry. Yeah. 12:30 is lunch prasada. It may be a little later, but that's the schedule in India. 12:30. So.